Do you know how much layers I got on right now? This is how much layers I be wearing when I be walking at least 6 to 8 hours minimum a day. Y'all wear all these layers and walk for 2 hours. I bet you y'all stink more than I do. Alright, man. So, I left my car here. Hopefully nobody takes it. Somebody have went through my stuff before when I left it here. So really hope nobody takes it. Alright, so we're gonna go to a couple meal sites, and then in between, we're gonna go to the library. My fam was gonna come back from his job today. He had a trip. I just wait for my fam to come through, man. Let's get it. Alright, I just came from Amon's house. About to get some. It's actually my breakfast, so I'm gonna show y'all. This is what's for breakfast. Fire. Fire. Weird combination, but fire. I've been saying my prayers too for my grace. So I'm gonna do now. Dear God, I would like to thank you for this wonderful meal. I would like to thank you for always keeping me fed, paused, and never keeping me starving. I would like to thank you for everything, getting me through the night, a rough weather night. Thank you so much for giving me the blessing, strength, and power to get the weather storm. I pray this morning, God, for may I not miss a meal today with the meal sites. I don't know when the next time I'm gonna eat before Monday, but I hope that I will not end up starving and everything will be alright with me. I love you the most, God, and thank you for everything. Amen. Yeah, I ain't gonna front. This was fire. I didn't eat the fruits. I gotta get on the fruits. The wings was fire. I get the wings about an 8.5. But that cookie, yo, I ain't gonna lie. Like, I try to take 2. That's my mistake. Sometimes I'll take 2, and I'll give it to my fam. You know what I mean? But I can see why they're like, nah, just take 1. That cookie alone is fire, yo. Salute to Amos house. Always feeding the community. I appreciate what y'all do. I appreciate what y'all do always. So now, I'm debating on whether I should drop the suit off or not. I ain't gonna lie, it's getting cold. Yo, last night, I ain't gonna lie, last night was brutal, yo. I'm glad I washed my clothes earlier than last night, because it would have been brutal for me. Like I said, I lost money and all that. Like always, man. I need to stop fucking... I think I need a new wallet. Alright, man, so... let's see. There's a couple of libraries open today, but they far. You know what I'm saying? They actually far. So there's 2 other meal sites that I'm gonna visit. They each at different locations. I know one is at 2, one is like a 3, 4, something like that. So yeah, let's get this day started. I finally got everything organized. Back to the rain suit. See, this looks a lot better now. So now we're gonna head to the gym. We're gonna shower. My fam just got out here, just touched town. So I'm gonna take a shower well needed. Now that I got the phone and the app, you feel me? There's some days. But now, I'm gonna finally take my shower. Meet up with my fam, man. Let's start the day. Well, continue the day. Let's get it. Alright. As you can see, leave it in gym. Yo, that shower was so needed. Y'all feel so good right now. Yeah, I gotta start cleaning my teeth more. Tomorrow I'm gonna really start getting it in. I haven't worked out in about almost a week because of the phone situation. Because my phone being messed up. They really could have let me in without scanning the badge, so
Tomorrow I'm gonna go in, see if I come first thing in the morning, you know what I'm saying? Other than that, we're gonna see what to do. And I'm not gonna try to work too much on the arm. So I definitely want it to heal already. I'm almost done with these ibuprofens too, so right now, you know, my fam touched down, like I said. I was gonna get something to eat, but I said, you know what, man? I'm gonna just get up with fam, so I'm gonna go back to the cart. And then I'm gonna bring it to the shop. You know what I'm saying? See if I could find some storage somewhere around here. Alright, let's get it. Good morning. Last night, you know, I had a conversation that needed to be had. And I appreciate that conversation because no one was ever honest with me in my life. No one ever told me the truth that I needed to hear. And, you know, like that conversation, it really it changed me, you know what I mean? It changed me because I realized everything about myself. And I've realized my journey with God. God has me on a different type of journey. And I kind of was already telling one person, like, well, a couple people, like, yo, like, I just got to be alone, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, as of lately, I got too comfortable with certain things. And that's my fault, you know what I'm saying? That's my fault. But all this that I'm going through, you know, it's for a reason, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, like, I really don't love myself. I really do hate myself. And that's why I was so successful back then and how I used to be, because I love myself. And people didn't like that. I realize now. That's why I'm going so hard now. Like, I made a promise to myself that if I'm in this position, end of the year, I'm just gonna end my life. And after that conversation last night, like, it confirmed that for me. You know what I'm saying? Like this is why I'm going as hard as I do. If I'm not where I want to be by the end of this year, I don't deserve to live going forward. And I know, it's like, oh, I don't care. You know, only a few people was there. None of you was ever there. Especially those who I call family. It's only a few, you know what I'm saying? Even a couple that's there for me now. This is supposed to be who I call family. Now, you know, a couple that's there for me now are family, but the other ones I'm talking about, these are supposed to be my relatives and things like that. And when I was down and out, I ain't never had no relative, no family, none of that. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, they all been praying on my downfall. They happy that I'm going through this. See, that they happy. It's because I didn't be their puppets. That's what's going on. But we in a different path right now that God got me on, and you know, God doesn't want me around anybody. Whoever I was around before, He doesn't want me around y'all anymore. For whatever reason, I'm not even gonna question it. So with that being said, like, don't hit me up. You was hanging around me before, whatever. Just leave me alone. You know what I mean? Every time I do good, y'all all pop up out of nowhere though. Just leave me alone.